Howdy folks, this is Apple Geek back with another My Little Pony reaction. This is Season 5, Episode 23, Hooffields and McColts. Obviously a play on Hatfields and McCoys, so apparently there's a feud of brewing. Who's feuding? I have no idea, but I'm fixing to find out. Just so you know, I'm fresh back from a month's brony meetup, and it is really late, I'm really tired, and pretty wired, so this should be an interesting experience here to do this when I'm this crazy. But that said, I promised myself I'd try to start making these videos a little shorter because they're getting crazy long. So, hey, don't believe me? Well, look at this. We're just over 30 seconds in, and I'm starting the reaction. So let's get the show on the road, starting now.
Does every animal have their copy of Wuthering Hooves?
Oh, a little critter book club here.
Hooray! I love Furry Friends Book Club. Now, let's
Furry
discuss
Friends Book
the theme
Club.
of nature
Okay.
as it applies to Hoofcliff's love.
Is that what I think it is?
Can we leave a light on? Oh,
Yes! Cutie map episode.
it's me.
Pay attention, Fluttershy.
We'll continue this discussion when I get back.
And okay, Angel's running the book club. What could go wrong? But he's not waiting for Fluttershy, so he's still a jerk. Okay, so this is Fluttershy and Twilight's cutie map episode then, because we've seen all the rest of them. So the final one in the cutie map chronicles, at least for this season. And who knows what's gonna happen next season? Okay, I wonder where the feud is at. Who's feuding? I hope it's someplace that we've heard a name of but never seen before. That'd be nice. And here's the castle. But Twilight's really going to be rare to go on this one.
Isn't this exciting? Oh, you were
And
close
just
too.
stick your butt right in Fluttershy's face. Sure, why not?
Going with a friend.
I was about to come and get you, but then I got distracted.
By what?
Oh,
Ever since the map called us, I've been doing a ton of research. Testing out potential friendship problems. Diversifying my
just
solution
happen?
portfolio.
ever since the map called us? But that happened 5 minutes ago.
I know,
Yeah,
but
what?
I want to be 100% prepared. I mean, I'm the princess of friendship. How would it look if I couldn't solve a friendship problem?
Oh, I'm so
You've been messing with
happy
Star
I was
Swirl's
sent with you.
time spells
Speaking of
again?
which, where are we
How'd you
going?
do all that in 5
The
minutes?
Smoky
Oh, yeah, we're-
Mountains.
Smoky
Oh,
Mountains.
Never been there before.
Neither
Okay,
have I.
brand new
And
place.
there isn't
Alright.
a lot of information on them. All I could
Oh,
find was
Spike.
this. The Smoky Mountains harbor the most beautiful valley.
Okay,
in
fine.
all
Just
of Equestria,
dump books on Spike.
between
See if
its
I
two
care
majestic
anymore.
mountain peaks.
That's gorgeous. And where there's nature, there's a ton of animal friends.
I can't wait to get started. I'm a little nervous since that's all I could find. I usually like to be a bit more prepared.
You seem pretty prepared to me.
How can you be more prepared than that?
Are those for us?
Yep, I've prepared our things.
How
Snacks,
heavy are
books,
those?
blankets, books.
You said books
You
twice.
said that.
There are a lot of books.
Why am I not surprised?
Oof,
What do you
Oh!
think our friendship problem's gonna be?
The,
I don't know.
are you really gonna make her
but
fly
I'm
the whole
sure
way with
we'll
that?
Figure it out.
Oh, okay, we're taking the
Do you
balloon.
think it'll be a problem about lying?
Oh, I'm sure we'll find out when we get there.
You're right.
I mean, yeah, they can both fly, but just with backpacks that heavy, you better take the balloon.
When
Sheesh.
two friends just randomly decide to do something together, but they forget to invite the third friend, and the third friend
Did
feels like
Twilight
they-
have those bags already packed for several months? That's what I want to
Or
know.
where one friend
I
tells
think
the
she
other friend a
did.
secret after they ask them not.
We'll know very, very soon, since we're almost there.
Oh, we're Fluttershy. Come on, Twilight. You really gonna make her carry that?
Here, let me get that.
Thank you, Twilight. Thank you. Finally.
A little skiddly boppy boo. I just can't believe this is finally happening.
Skiddly boppity boo. What? What the?
What in the
Pumpkin
is
chucking.
happening?
It's nothing like your book said it would be.
Oh boy, I'm feeling very unprepared. Where do we even start?
All that research in here. I'm prepared.
Maybe by figuring out where the flying
Great.
pumpkins
Great
are
work,
coming
Twilight.
from?
Yeah, let's start with that.
Ready?
Whoa! New pony designs! What is with that fortress?
Hello.
What?
Excuse us, but what are you doing?
We're pumpkining our neighbors.
Obviously.
Yes,
Why?
but, why are you pumpkining your neighbors?
Well, because the McColts are just plain
Okay,
rotten.
so they're the McColts. This is the
Hey,
Hooffields.
wait a
Okay.
tick. Who are you two?
Yeah,
You're
who-
not
yeah,
spies for the McColts, are ya?
I am Twilight Sparkle, the Princess of Friendship, and I'm here to solve your friendship problem.
I'm Fluttershy, and, I'm here too.
Ma Hooffield, pleased to meet you, but you're wasting your time.
Poor Fluttershy
We
doesn't have a
don't
title.
a friendship problem. We have a McColt problem.
And there's absolutely no friendship there.
Yeah, it's completely different. It has nothing to do with
Well,
friendship.
Maybe there could be if we figure out what the McColts did to make you so mad.
Oh, well, they've done so many things. Why, just today, they shot pebbles at our farmhouse and wrecked it. See, we're not
What?
very good at building, so all it
Pebbles?
took was a little pebble. But still,
That... A pebble. Okay, what... Hey!
Oh no!
That's our house! What are you do... Thank you, Fluttershy.
I know what to do. We're gonna talk with these McColts and hear their side of the story. Once we have all the facts, we can put an end to this using reason and rationale.
Good plan.
Yeah, because that always works for
That's
to
why
end a
she's
feud,
the
yeah.
princess.
In the meantime, could you please call off the pumpkining?
oh, all right.
Pumpkin.
Thanks. Come on, Fluttershy.
Yeah, that ceasefire is gonna last for about 5 minutes tops.
State your business.
Don't even bother. They're probably spies.
More new
with
pony
the
designs.
Hooffields.
Hey, wait. You're an alicorn. I thought just the
Very
three
observant.
princesses were alicorns.
There are 4
You don't get out much,
princesses
do you?
in Equestria now. I am Twilight Sparkle, the Princess of Friendship.
And I'm Fluttershy.
And I'm with
We
her.
have a new princess? When did that happen? And how did the Hooffields come by a princess spy?
We are not spies. Why does
Everybody's a
assume
spy.
we're spies?
Because we don't get a lot of visitors. I'm Big Daddy McColt. It's a weird time. We're in the middle of a giant feud with our terrible neighbors.
Wow,
Well, actually, that's why we're here. To solve your problem with the Hooffields.
So you're here to help us get rid of them.
oh wow,
That's not what I meant at all.
that's projecting.
If you ain't for us, you're against us.
Big Daddy McCoy's tiny little pony. That is awesome.
We are not on any pony's side. We're here to help you become friends again.
Well, that's gonna be hard. I don't believe we've ever been friends with the Hooffields.
But you could be. They're just really upset you ruined their farmhouse.
Wait a hog-woggling minute. We only did that because the Hooffields pulled the pin out of our wagon wheel. A whole week's worth of food rolling down the mountain. Us McColts
I'm sure none of them remembers what started the feud
we don't know
anymore.
the first thing about farming. We have to travel a ways away to buy our food. And now we'll be stuck eating the pumpkins the Hooffields launched at us. Pumpkin bread, pumpkin soup, pumpkin quesadillas, pumpkin paella, pumpkin cheese, pumpkin pie, pumpkin frittatas. Actually, that all sounds
Pumpkin
pretty
spice
good.
lattes. Well, you gotta give them credit. They're taking lemons and making lemonade out of it, you know? At least they got something to eat. Aww. Thank you, Fluttershy.
Have you tried meeting at a neutral location, talking about your problems, and really listening to each other?
What? No. They'd sooner launch their dinners at us and listen to us.
Wait, how
Well, they'll listen to me.
How did the buildings get
I'm
put
an
back up
independent
already?
third party.
They can really build fast, really crappy, but
Attention,
fast.
Hooffields and McColts. I'm not on any pony side, but I can
Okay,
see
we
they're
got a
both
PA
wasting time
system
and
spell.
resources on being mean to each other. Ponies are supposed to help each other and be kind. So, let's stop this senseless fighting!
Must be how Luna was projecting.
There! That should do it. Ready to go home, Fluttershy?
I'd love to, but
It's not
if
that
we solved the
easy.
problem already, shouldn't our cutie marks be glowing again?
Yeah, really.
Oh, yeah. They should be glowing any minute now.
Cricket, cricket, cricket. Oh boy! Oh no!
Or not.
So much for the ceasefire! Well, she did ask him to stop throwing pumpkins. Nothing was said about tomatoes. So,
I guess
sure.
we should find out why the Hooffields are launching tomatoes now.
One at a time, Green Hoof. If you smush them
Green
tomatoes in
Hoof.
the slingshot, they won't break on the McColts.
What are you doing? I asked you to stop fighting.
Oh, is that what you were hollering about? We thought the McColts rubbed you the wrong way, so we tomatoed them for you. My mistake.
Oh.
Stop the tomato slingshots!
Oh no, too late. Oh!
Reload the tomato slingshot! Paint their mountaintop red!
Oh no!
Well, that didn't work. I was so sure it would.
Based on what? Oh, hey, we got Tank's cousin or something? Okay. Aw.
It was a good plan. We need to think of another one, and soon. This fight is really affecting the animals around here.
I swear he's even slower than Tank.
Not to worry. I'll just, find the root of the problem and work from there.
Twilight, I swear she's got like 1,000 possible scenarios and solutions in that book.
Pardon us,
And
Mom.
none of them are gonna
Do
work.
you remember what started this whole feud in the first place?
No.
They know what they did.
They know what they did.
I'm starting to think neither
Nobody
of you know
remembers.
what either of you have done.
Sure we do. Them Hooffields did us a grave injustice some time ago for some reason.
Okay, backup plan to the backup plan. Maybe we can find
And of
some
course,
common
Twilight
ground
has
we can
that.
bond over. What do you do when you're not fighting?
That
Reloading.
means Getting ready to fight.
What do you hope to get out of fighting?
The satisfaction of winning!
Of winning what?
The fight, of course, to prove our family is the best.
The best at what?
Because that's so important.
Winning! Haven't you been listening?
So the only thing they have in common is that they both want to win a fight and neither of them know what it's over. How can I end this feud if I don't know what it's about?
Ooh, maybe some pony just needs to say their
Face
song.
plant right in the dirt.
That's a good idea. And friendship solution number 48. But we can move it up.
Oh, we're only up to 48? I
I'm
thought
so
we'd been
glad
through
you
more than
agreed
that by
to do
now.
this. This apology cake will go a long way to making amends between
That's a
you two.
big cake!
Which part of my argument changed your mind?
Carrot cake,
The part where I
apparently.
said the benefits of friendship outweigh the cost of war? Or the part where I said forgiveness is an investment in happiness?
Yeah, all of it.
Wait, are you even listening
Oh,
to me?
whoa. Oh, no. No, no, no!
Who goes there?
They're in the cake!
It's Ma!
It's a Trojan cake!
Hooffield alert! Arm the cannons!
Oh, no.
With an apology cake!
Yeah, it's definitely a Trojan cake.
Is it cake?
Consider it a gesture of goodwill from us to you.
Oh, right.
I haven't had cake in
Feuding for generations, and now it's over with the cake. Yeah.
Open the
The
gate!
cake is a lie! No! Twilight, why do you not see this coming? Then again, when does Twilight notice things like that?
Think of this as more than just a cake. It's the first step in the long road to forgiveness.
Nothing says
probably
let's
not.
be friends like a cake that says let's be friends. I wrote that in icing on the top.
Aw. Yep!
McCall! I said
And they already had a trap set for him. Well, wow. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Feud fight! Yeah, I know that was bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, Hooffield,
Yeah.
Like there's ponies in that cake?
Yeah!
Duh!
Wait, are you serious about apologizing? Why in Equestria would we do that? We didn't do anything wrong!
Of course not.
Talking about?
Those are really sharp carrots.
You made a thing wrong.
Not as many as you!
Oh, the cliches in this episode are amazing. You gotta love the classic cartoon character battle dust clouds. It's, Wait. Okay, we've been seeing too many critters. That means something.
Know so much, or maybe stop saying words altogether.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work, but the critters are important, which means that Fluttershy is gonna be the one to figure this out somehow. Aww. Oh, come on, Twilight. Don't give up.
We should probably get back there. I mean, if you need a break, that's fine, but I really can't do this without you.
I don't know if we can do this at all. Even if I make things right, they're just gonna fight again.
Hey, little fellas.
More critters.
Oh, that's okay. You can come out.
What was that?
Oh, you poor things.
Because
there
they're-
isn't enough food here
Yeah,
for
they're
you.
using all the food for ammunition. They're starving, of course.
And you're freezing. I'm gonna take you all home with me and get you all hot cocos. How do you feel about book clubs?
I don't get it. This was supposed to be.
Yeah, how's
the
Angel doing with that, by the way?
Austria. What happened?
What's that?
They know. They know.
Uh-huh. Twilight! They know what happened here.
What?
Okay, let's hear the story.
Stop!
Quiet!
To me! Every pony's free!
Whoa!
Fluttershy, you have to tell them!
That's a big
It's
spell.
a lot harder to freeze an army of ponies than just 6 of them!
That's a callback to something, but
Before you keep fighting, there is something you should know. Long ago, there were two best friends.
flashback.
Hooffields
Yes.
And Piles McColt. When they found the valley between the Smoky Mountains, they knew it was something special. So they made a promise to each other to protect and preserve the valley for all its adorable furry inhabitants. But they disagreed on how to go about it. Grub wanted to start by planting crops so that every pony would have something to eat. But
Just eat the
Piles
dirt?
thought it would be better to start by building a shelter to protect them against the cold and wind. The two ponies were unable to come to an understanding, so Piles went ahead and built a shelter anyway, exactly where Grub was going to start his
You couldn't
farm.
move it over a few feet?
Grub was upset, so he tore down Piles' shelter so he could plant his crops. They
Seems a bit
kept
extreme,
fighting
but-
back and forth until it turned into a feud.
And the wheel's gonna fall. Yep. Well, that escalated quickly.
The valley suffered from the constant destruction until finally the Hooffields and McColts moved to separate mountains. Even then,
Okay, they
the
deforested the
valley
whole
and all
place.
the animals in it continued to be caught in the crossfire. You see, by fighting, you're destroying the very thing that brought you here in the first place. So it's time you both put your differences aside and come together. If not for yourselves, then for the sake of these cute and cuddly guys.
Aww. Do it for the animals.
Oh,
Very inspiring speech,
we
Fluttershy.
never meant to hurt you, little critters.
Yeah, we're sorry.
They say they accept your apology.
Princess, you can unfreeze us now.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Ma Hooffield, we promise we won't fight you no more.
Us too. Except we promise not to fight you. I suppose it doesn't matter who's right. We're both wrong.
Well, that's one thing we can agree on.
Aw. Really? But, yeah, alright.
This is wonderful. I am so proud of you two.
Oh, thanks, Princess. Though I would just like to point out that I was the first to admit I was wrong.
No,
Babe, I promise not to
don't
fight
start
you.
this
Thank you
again.
more.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, Fluttershy, or the critters, okay. What?
All right. You have to speak animal to know what y'all are saying.
That was priceless! Wow. That was an angel. What? No, that couldn't have been an angel. Fancy fountain.
Sure is. The McColts are gonna help us rebuild our homes. Good ones this time.
And the Hooffields are gonna help us grow some crops.
Not pumpkins.
Yeah, we've had enough
Teaching us
pumpkins.
that friendship is so much better than winning a silly argument.
Ah, mission accomplished.
Yay! I told you we'd figure it out.
We did. And we didn't need my friendship portfolio to do it. We just needed each other.
Or the 1,000 other books you
So,
brought
what do you think will happen
along.
next? We've all been called by the map now.
Huh, I'm sure we'll find out
Come on,
when we get home.
again.
What if it summons all six
Do
of us
not
to another
see
place?
how hard it is for
Or
the
another
Gyarados.
pony we weren't expecting. What if it wants us to solve other kinds of problems like quantum physics, or why the apple doesn't fall far from the tree?
Oh, Twilight, you've got issues. Look at these alternate ending themes they do. Alrighty. Well, that was a fun episode. Okay, I just gotta say right away, that face from Fluttershy. Wow. That was... that just look of... It's just like a sarcastic glare. I don't think I've ever seen or would have expected anything like that from Fluttershy. Pinky, yes. Applejack and yeah, others, yes. Fluttershy? No way. That was epic. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Just quick back to that freeze spell thing. It's interesting that she specifically mentioned freezing 6 ponies versus an army. I feel like that's a callback to something. My first thought was when they were all at the sisters' castle, the castle of the two sisters, going all crazy, scaring each other by accident. But that was only 4 that she froze, and I mean, there's only 5 others in the main 6. So, was he on Spike? So yeah, I'm not sure what she was referencing there. It's probably an episode scene I'm forgetting somewhere. But anyway, it is interesting that they mentioned the the intensity of the spell. Like, this is a lot harder to do, and they haven't really dealt with too much about the difficulty level of different kinds of spells and stuff in the series. So it's just interesting they kind of touched on that briefly. So, but anyway, not really that important. No, the main thing. Speaking of important things, feuds, never go well. Never end well. I mean, you lose sight. When you let things go on for too long, you focus too much on petty, stupid little disagreements and things that people do. It just devolves into this, ridiculous feud that has no point. Nobody even remembers what started anymore, even if there were legitimate grievances that started it. Obviously they didn't deal with it maturely because they just reduced themselves into petty squabbling. And, well, it's actually more than petty squabbling. I mean, chucking food and hay bales at each other. I mean, good grief, you know, deforested whole valley to build a fort. Why not? Or whole mountain. So, no, a good lesson there about just, you know, you need to take a step back sometimes and just, you know, forgive and forget and just, you know, figure out what's really important. And they completely forgot about what was important, which is, you know, the animals. They're too busy fighting each other and, you know, not. And I mean, honestly, I did feel like the animals could have taken reasonable care of themselves, but just the fact that they're, you know, doing all this feuding and robbing them of the food and trees and, you know, home and such, you know, yeah, they're kind of left out in the cold. So, as a good reminder that they needed for that. So, great lesson on that. I won't spend a whole lot of time on that. Yeah, I figured, you know, at that one point, I figured Fluttershy would be the one to figure this out. Is when all the critters kept popping up, that's her thing. But I didn't really expect Twilight to be almost completely useless. Okay, Twilight's been waiting for this for, I think it's like 21 episodes now. I mean, we've been through, you know, winter, autumn, in reverse order, whatever. You know, 2 holidays, major seasons. You know, this has been a long time coming where she's had you know, an adventure from the cutie map. So she was ready and raring to go. I believe she had those backpacks packed months ago, not not just in the last 5 minutes, you know, from when the marks started glowing, but well, fresh food obviously, but all in anyway. No, she was really ready to go, but then at the end of the day, all her preparations and everything were completely useless. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. She's, you know, yeah, she's a princess of friendship, but I mean, if she could just magically fix everything on her own, then what would be the point of her friends, you know? So it was more about, you know, giving Fluttershy the opportunity to, you know, to have the spotlight there for a moment. And yes, Twilight was needed to, you know, make everybody stop and actually listen for a second. So I'll grant you that. But it just really feels like Twilight just got the shaft in this. I mean, it just, yeah, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, it's like, and it's like, okay, now it's done and over with. So she's going on, it's like, oh, maybe we'll do quantum physics now or other stupid things. It's like, yeah. That'll be interesting to see if the cutie map comes. I don't know if it'll be used at all in the season finale or not, or if we'll see it next season. I mean, there's a lot of ways they could go with that. Put some new twists on it, and we'll just have to see. But for now, at least, it marks the end of the Cutie Mark Chronicles, or Cutie Map Chronicles, as I call it, because all the main 6 have had their moment for, you know, to fix their friendship problems. So just see where that goes. Okay, this has been bugging me a lot through the series. Twilight has this major character flaw that they keep highlighting over and over and over, and this ties into my frustration with the mistreatment of Spike, but it goes way beyond that. Twilight has this big problem where she's just ends up being completely oblivious to the details of the world around her. She gets stuck in this one-track mindset, and she just ignores, you know, all the things that are going on around her. You know, I mean, she's dumping like, you know, 100 pounds of stuff on poor Fluttershy's back, who barely walk with it, and you know, she's, you know, dumps books on Spike, and, you know, just gets buried in books and doesn't hear a thing people are trying to talk to her about, and you know, stuff like that. It's been a significant character flaw of hers since the beginning of the series, and they've never really done anything with that. So I just think that'd be the grounds for a good character episode for Twilight at some point going forward. Is just she needs to learn how to, you know, get out of her own little, you know, world sometimes and pay attention to what's going on around her. So, because I mean, she's smart, she's intelligent, but she just misses so many of these details, you know, about what's immediately around her. So, yeah, it'd be nice to touch on that at some point. Yeah, that book club with Angel, how did that turn out? I kind of wish they would have done some brief little scene at the end where it was just like mass chaos or some such thing. I don't know. I don't know, maybe Angel's all right with the, with the rest of the animals. Maybe he's only a jerk to Fluttershy. I don't know, but that just seemed to not be the best idea to leave him running the book club. So, yeah, whatever. They've been home alone before, so I guess they'll be all right. But anyway, yeah, just the construction is like, man, the Hooffields, yeah, they build lousy, but at least they build fast because, yeah, it's like a shout or a pebble can knock down the darn house, but like 2 minutes later, it's back up again, as rickety as ever. So, okay, why not, Oh, but that actually is an interesting little point where the two families, they both need each other. It's almost, I know we talk about heartwarming Eve a lot, but it's almost kind of a tie back to the how all the three races of ponies, they need each other. They all had their unique abilities that the other party needed to make things work right in the world. Earth ponies grow food, the Pegasi control the weather, and unicorns control the sun and the moon and stuff originally. And so yeah, they all needed to work together to make things work in society. It was kind of the same thing here. You had the Hooffields who could grow food, but were terrible at building, and then the McColts were great at building, but didn't know how to grow food and had to go buy it somewhere. So, hey, here's a thought: work together and share your resources and talents. So once they get past the petty disagreements and focus on what's important, they can finally get back to that. So that's a great lesson. So, alrighty, well. I'm seeing by my counter here, time is clicking up again. I gotta cut this short because I promised I'd keep it short. So, shorter than I've been so far, I think. So, thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you're still liking these videos. And just quick shameless plug here, if you haven't yet, go ahead and check out my Golden Oak Library tribute video. That was a really special project I put a lot into, and pretty proud of it. So, yeah, just if you haven't seen it, check it out for a few minutes. If you have seen it, share it around. It'd be great. But anyway, yeah, next up, we got one more episode coming up, and then the season finale. So looking forward to all of that. So for now, have a great night, and we'll catch you guys next time.